From Southern Colorado's high-definition news leader, this is News Channel 13, where the news comes first.
A police officer shoots and kills a man in a small southern Colorado town. We're live in Rocky Ford tonight, uncovering new information.
El Paso County parks on the ballot. Will the voters agree to spend more money to fix them? Just how bad are they and how much money are we talking about? We have all sides.
And finally, some good news at the pump. Prices dropping fast, so how low might they go? Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Heather Skold.
And I'm James Jarman. And first up, we're keeping an eye on mailboxes, and you should too, because starting tomorrow, ballots are coming in. They were just mailed today for Colorado's first statewide vote-by-mail general election.
More than 333,000 ballots were mailed in El Paso County alone. The ballot includes races for federal, state, and county offices, along with various state and local questions and issues. Now, one of the issues on that ballot involves parks in El Paso County.
Yeah, voters will decide if they want to set aside more than $2 million for improvements. Not everyone's on board with this one.
KRDO News Channel 13's Eric Fink is live at Bear Creek Regional Park to explain. Eric.
Well, Heather, James, supporters of ballot measure 1A say it's a great opportunity to ensure the county parks get the upkeep and maintenance they need. But some voters say, keep your money. This tennis court at Bear Creek Regional Park is full of large cracks and potholes. But the court and many other portions of parks in El Paso County could soon get a facelift if 1A passes next month.
When times are tough, people really rely on their parks. They really rely on free opportunities like free tennis courts or free playgrounds or free trails. So this will really do some amazing things in El Paso County.
1A would set aside $2 million of county money to be used for 12 county park projects, including the court at Bear Creek. The county overcollected taxes last year, and now the surplus could go to these recreational spots, or a little more than $8 can go back in your pockets.
They have millions of dollars in the city and the county and the state that they spend on parks every year. They don't need your tax refund. They don't need to grab the last nickel out of your pocket. You should vote no and keep that $8 for yourself.
$8.41 is real money. I mean, it may mean the difference between some food at the end of the month, and I get that. But for the people who really need that money, I would argue they need free, safe, well-maintained parks and trails even more.
Today, this court goes idle, yearning for a makeover. It's up to you to decide. Now, the $2 million will not only go to the upkeep of our existing parks, but some of that money would also build a brand new park in Falcon, the first of its kind in that area. Ballots, of course, were mailed out today. They should start showing up in your mailboxes tomorrow. We are live at Bear Creek Regional Park tonight in the Springs. Eric Fink, KRDO News Channel 13.
Yeah, it is decision time. Thanks, Eric. And head over to KRDO.com for all things Decision 2014. And on November 4th, Election Day, we will have all the races covered for you as those numbers come in here on KRDO News Channel 13, KRDO News Radio, and KRDO.com.
Let's get you out to a small town now with a lot of unanswered questions tonight. The Colorado Bureau of Investigation released the names of two people involved in a deadly shooting. The victim is 27-year-old Jack Jaquez. The officer who shot him is James Ashby. The shooting happened early yesterday morning in Rocky Ford. That's about 60 miles east of Pueblo. Neighbors and family of Jaquez have been setting candles outside the front door of his house. And we've been talking to the family since yesterday morning. They tell us he and the officer were shouting inside the home. They claim Jaquez had his back to the officer when he was shot.
Yeah, undecided on it. It sounds screwy. The police not saying anything. And the only information I really get is from Viola and Jackie. Other than that, I haven't gotten any information.
Officer Ashby is on administrative leave. He's been part of the Rocky Ford Police Department since June. Meanwhile, Pueblo police are trying to track down the victims in a weekend attempted carjacking. It all started yesterday morning in the 1700 block of Erie. Police were investigating a stolen truck. One man, Michael Martinez, was arrested, but another, Anthony Valleos, ran away. Police say he tried to stop several vehicles on Highway 50, but the drivers, refused to stop. Valleos was later caught. Now police are trying to find those drivers who refused to stop. They're needed as witnesses. If you are one of them, call police at 553-2502. If you're planning to fill up your gas tank, now might be a good time to do it. Gas prices are down in southern Colorado, and for the first time in months, they're below the national average.
They're looking good, right? At some gas stations, you can even find gas for less than $3 a gallon. KRDO News Channel 13's Dana Molina is live from one of those stations with why you're paying less at the pump. We like it, Dana.
Yeah, so do I, Heather and James. I am at the Sinclair gas station at the corner of Academy and Constitution. Gas prices here are $2.98 a gallon. And just take a look behind me. You still see a few cars here hanging out, getting some of that cheap gas here today. Let's take you to what things looked like earlier today. We were here a few hours ago when the staff actually dropped the price from $2.99 to $2.98, and it has been packed here pretty much all day except for just right now when things have slowed down. People told us these are the lowest prices they could find anywhere in town, and they're sure happy to be saving money here at the pump. And the staff here is also very happy.
We giving back the money, and people are appreciating it by coming out here. Also, they going inside the store. It's increasing the sales, so we all win. It's a win-win situation for everybody.
Now, an expert at UCCS tells us different factors created the perfect storm for gas prices to come down all over the U.S. These include lower demand from outside of the U.S., a bigger oil production here in the U.S., as well as a stronger U.S. dollar. The good news is, he says, we can probably expect to see these lower prices stick around through the rest of the year. Reporting live in Colorado Springs, Dana Molina, KRDO News Channel 13.
Wow, just like Christmas in October, huh?
There we go, yeah. I remember when it was below $1 and everybody was upset it was going over $1.
I remember that.
Now we're happy that it's going below $3.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going back to those dollar days. That would really help my bank account out a little bit. Speaking of Christmas, it looked like Christmas out there yesterday. Today, though, we didn't have the snow. We just had the cold, and the cold is still sticking around now as we are taking you into the evening. Check out your current temperatures. 53 degrees in Colorado Springs. That's a good 10 degrees colder than it should be this time of year. 60 degrees in Pueblo with temperatures in the 40s around Walsenburg. We've had clear skies, though, and plenty of sunshine. Many areas, though, battling the wind again today. Winds have died down significantly in comparison to where they were this afternoon, but we are still tracking many areas with speeds in the teens. Winds will keep on decreasing here as we head through the remainder of the evening. We're expecting calm conditions with dropping temperatures overnight tonight. In fact, it is going to get cold for many areas across southern Colorado. So cold that if you have any sensitive plants outside, either bring them in or wrap them up. We are expecting frost tonight. For all of the areas in blue, frost advisories go into effect tonight at midnight. They'll stay in effect until 8 o'clock tomorrow. Tomorrow, more sunshine, and that means warmer temperatures. We're going to warm things up by about 10 to 20 degrees tomorrow, and then we'll be even warmer on Wednesday. So what does all that mean for you? I'm tracking those warmer temperatures with your 7-day forecast. That's coming up in just a little bit. James and Heather, back to you.
Thanks so much, Rachel. We have great news about Faith the dog. We've been telling you her story since she was taken to the La Plata County Humane Society last month. She was severely malnourished. Well, Faith's new family shared this video of her. Got on a little bit of a run there, clearly enjoying her new life. By the way, she is in great hands. Durango Animal Hospital veterinarian Dr. Charles Hahman adopted her last week.
Great to see that. We now know the name of a climber who died after summiting North Maroon Peak last Wednesday. Jared Wetherill died by the time search and rescuers found him on Friday. The Pitkin County Sheriff's Office says Wetherill got separated from his climbing partner, 32-year-old David Richardson, who was also injured. Park rangers nicknamed Maroon Bells near Aspen the Deadly Bells because of the high number of climber deaths there.
Secretary of Defense Chuck Hagel says rising sea levels and the changing climate could create challenges for the military. The Pentagon released a new report on climate change today, and Secretary Hagel says our military readiness could be tested by natural disasters and food and water shortages.
It is a middle school program that goes beyond preparing for the future. For these students, physics has become part of everyday life. A closer look at the program next.
And later in sports, another win for the Broncos and another injury for the Broncos. We're tracking how long a star linebacker will be out.
Oh, I mean, I can give you, how much do you want? I really have super quiet weather. Yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure.
Like 1 or 2.
Oh yeah, I hear it now too. Oh. Is it me? Oh, now it went away.
I don't know if it was that mic, though, because I had it off and it was still buzzing. Oh. Oh.
Hey, for my teas, just take straight my graphics. Yes. Please.
Taking the U.S. to the top of the pack when it comes to science proficiency. That is the goal for one Colorado Springs school district.
Yeah, the latest international student assessment finds more than 20 nations outperformed the U.S. KRDO News Channel 13's Jay Polk checks out the program, hoping to make a big impact.
At Carmel Middle School, Dr. Andre Spencer was awarded for his work by Mayor Steve Ross. But for him, the award belongs to hundreds of others.
But nonetheless, the award is for all of us and the hard work that everyone has been doing to make this happen.
It was given for something unique that Dr. Spencer and the district board decided to do a few years ago.
Carmel was the first school within the district and throughout the state of Colorado and even in the nation to bring physics into the everyday curriculum.
Physics isn't normally taught in middle school, but students here are learning to use it as part of their science course.
It's a high emphasis on math as well as the physics end of science.
According to Thiessen, this new way of teaching science is showing results.
When they do hands-on activities and be able to make the connections, it becomes real and useful and relevant on everyday life.
These students will need all the math and science that they can get their hands on as they search for jobs locally.
Our community is heavily enriched in STEM-type jobs.
And globally.
They're competing with kids in China.
And if they learn physics now, then in the future, that playing field will be more level. In Colorado Springs, Jay Polk, KRDO News Channel 13.
Thanks, Jay. And the physics-based science curriculum at Carmel has since spread to all the middle schools in District 2.
And now let's get you over to our own science pro, Rachel Plath.
Oh, physics class brings me back. There are only a few days left to submit your pictures. Our Fall Colors contest, you can only submit through October 15th, so get those pictures in. I am tracking some not-so-fall-like temperatures. That's coming up after the break. are expected to die down as we head through the night tonight. Combine calm winds with clear skies, and that is a recipe for cold. That's what we're tracking tonight. Take a look. Frost advisory is going to affect at midnight for all of the areas in blue. That's pretty much all of southern Colorado. Temperatures tonight will be dropping to or below freezing for many spots. So check out your overnight lows. 32 in Colorado Springs, 30 in Pueblo. It is going to be a very chilly start to your Tuesday morning, but tomorrow afternoon will be much warmer than it was out there today. We'll hit 71 in Colorado Springs, 76 in Pueblo, low to mid 70s for the southeastern corner of the state. So light as 73 degrees in the San Luis Valley. Temperatures tomorrow afternoon getting into the mid 60s. So that will land us about 10 to 20 degrees warmer than it was out there today, and will be even warmer as we head into Wednesday. Expect sunshine really from start to finish both tomorrow, Wednesday, again Thursday into Friday. A very quiet week of weather. The temperature will really be the big change that we'll see. 70s turn to 80s Tuesday into Wednesday. Will fall into the 60s behind a cold front that moves through on Thursday. Winds will be light Tuesday, Wednesday. But as that cold air moves in, we will get a bit breezy Thursday into Friday. We'll track mid-60s Saturday, then cooler on Sunday, bringing our next chance for any rain to the Pikes Peak region. Pueblo 76 degrees tomorrow, 85 then on Wednesday. Temperatures this time of year in Pueblo usually in the low 70s, so much warmer than we should be. 75 degrees on Thursday. We get a bit more October-like by the end of the work week and into the weekend. Saturday currently looking to be the warmer of the 2 weekend days. Canyon City 74 tomorrow, 82 on Wednesday. We'll fall into the 60s by Friday, and we'll stay in the 60s through early next week. Expect more clouds around this weekend. Teller County 62 tomorrow. We'll hit 69 on Wednesday. We'll drop it into the 50s Friday, Saturday, again on Sunday. Sunday bringing a slight chance for a few showers around Teller County. We'll have to keep an eye on that, but until then, enjoy this warm up because it only lasts for a couple of days before that fall-like weather once again returns.
All right. Thanks so much.
Okay. Peyton Manning closing in on another record.
Could happen this Sunday night, more than likely, when they take on the San Francisco 49ers. I am a man wearing a pink tie, and I'll be talking pigskin. Sports coming up.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
She takes up this side of the set.
Don't ask him to do unreasonable things. I mean, come on.
You did?
What's your song? Oh, wait, what? Okay,
Yeah.
this is, it's Izzy, or Iggy.
Scold.
Iggy.
Scold. Don't bother.
What is it called?
Scold.
Is it Black Widow? Is that the name of it? Oh my gosh, I don't think I'm familiar with this one yet.
Sure you don't. Oh,
Sports?
I almost... Skull, one day will you let me, like,
use my
shoot
head
some
as
video?
Whoa. Whoops. Use my head as a backboard? Is that what you're
Yeah,
gonna
and see
say?
how many times I can make it 10 shots.
No.
It'd be great.
No.
Great TV.
No, no.
Yes. Why are you ducking it?
Now, Rob Namnoon with Southern Colorado's award-winning sports.
Good evening, everybody. For a second time this season, Broncos linebacker Danny Trevathan will miss time due to a knee injury. In yesterday's game, Trevathan, he's by that yellow X I just put on the screen. Well, I really didn't. But anyway, he dislocated his left kneecap, and when it popped back into place, he cracked the top of his kneecap. He will miss the next 3 to 6 weeks. The good news is he will not need surgery. However, the Broncos may put him on injured reserve designated to return, which would mean he would miss the next 8 weeks. Trevathan broke the little bone below his kneecap during training camp. Peyton Manning is closing in on yet another NFL record. Just what the man needs, right? Manning is 2 touchdown passes away from tying Brett Favre's all-time career record of 508 career TD passes. When Manning was asked about it yesterday, about the TD record, this was his aw shucks kind of a way of answering it.
It's a tough schedule. You know, we got 49ers next week at home, and it's the team that's been one of the dominant teams in the NFL past couple of years. So that's all I'm thinking about, you know. But, you know, just trying to find a way to win the game. Hey, if Ronnie wants to run for 4 touchdowns next week, I promise you I'm in favor of that.
Think about it. You can't get much done in anything in a half of a second, in the blink of an eye. The Avs did today. What an ending in B-Town today for the Colorado Avs taking on the Bruins. Pick it up, tied at 1. Time winding down. Jan Hayda, he's going to fire a shot. Daniel Briere on the doorstep puts it in as he plays beat the clock. How close was it? He scored that goal in a half of a second left in regulation. It was Briere's 300th career goal as the Avs pick up their first win of the season with a 2-1 victory. Colorado College captain and defenseman Peter Stojkovic is stoked. Stojkovic was named the NCHC Defensive Player of the Week today. The Colorado College captain scored the game-winning goal on Saturday night against Alabama Huntsville.
Those things are always nice. It's more of a feather in your cap, so to speak, but we're really just happy that we came out with 2 wins this weekend.
It was a good 2 wins for a team, and Stoics, you know, had a great weekend. A lot of guys did, but it was really nice to see him get recognized, well-deserved.
Stoik! 8 local teams survived to advance to this week's state softball tournament for the 5th time in 6 seasons. The Discovery Canyon Thunder will make an appearance, a feat that took them 11 innings to realize on Saturday.
It's a great feeling. I mean, senior year, you're hoping for the best, so it's just great to kind of have that opportunity and at least have that chance to hopefully get there. So
it feels awesome, you know, being with those 5 seniors and coming back. It's going to be amazing senior year.
So the state tournament comes into focus. Good luck to Discovery Canyon and to all of our local teams who will take part in the state softball tournament beginning on Friday.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Rob.
Well, stocks took a tumble on Wall Street today. Take a look at that. It looks like it came on the heels of the dollar performing its worst in a year.
The Dow down more than 220 points. Aaron Jarvis from Florissant shared this one with us on Facebook. He was taking a walk with his kiddos to grab the mail.
Yeah, we want to see your pictures too. Post them on our Facebook page. We are KRDO News Channel 13. You can also email them to capturingcolorado@krdo.com. Thanks so much for joining us.
See you back here at 10.